help you? Figgy. Reporter? Writer then. You ain't the first one to come up here and try to get that boy's story. Word to the wise, old friend? You can go up there and try, but it ain't likely that Maggie's going to give you the time of day. She thinks every one of you are just bloodsuckers aiming to get rich on the misery of others. But, got a minute? I can tell you the story. Alright, grab a seat. Albert Muldoon. Get you one of these? Help you? Figgy. Reporter? Writer then. You ain't the first one to come up here trying to get that boy's story. Word to the wise, the old friend. You go up there and try, and ain't likely Maggie's gonna give you the time of day. Thinks all you people are bloodsuckers, just aiming to get rich off the misery of others. But if you got a minute, I can tell you most of it. Albert Muldoon. Albert Muldoon. Get you one of these. Fair enough. So, what can I tell you? Awful. Awful. That's for certain. Maggie loved that boy. Her oldest boy, lad, Aaron, kind of slow. Not all the way retarded. That's the wife, Nosy Parker. The awful thing, that kidnapping. Son of a bitch, come up out of nowhere, just brains young Aaron and runs off God knows where with Wee Clayton. Cops try to get a description of the man, but never even seen him. Happened that quick. Tried, when Aaron come to, he tried to tell the old man Lionel, but that cretin was half in the bag. Didn't believe a word of it. Maggie was off to work by then, down in the village. She told me the whole story when she told me the whole story that night when she finally got rid of that juicer for good. Yeah, Ottawa General, lockdown wing. She come out of there a whole different woman. Stopped coming to church. Put on a ton of weight. Ain't seen her but once since the Stevens place burnt down. Coming up on 4 years. Woman act like she didn't even know me. She's living up there now like a hermit. Earned the halfwit. Yeah, easy as pie. Just bang a left up here at the top of the hill. Yours have me eating it? Ain't nothing in mine but his little transformer. Don't think they don't know. Ain't more than they listening to us right now. Okay. Yours have me eating it? Ain't nothing in mine but this little transformer. Don't think they don't know any more than they ain't listening to us right now. Okay. Tell us, Charlie. Tell your mother and me why you need to be punished. Tell us what rule you broke. Got us standing here wide awake after a long night. We'll see how long you can play the mute. Put out your hand. Tell us, Charlie. Tell your mother and me why you need to be punished. That's what rule you broke. It's got us standing here wide awake after a long night. We'll see how long you can play the mute. Put out your hand. We'll see how long you can play the mute. Hold out your hand. Got any work, John?
Plenty. Not much the paying kind, though.
Ends off college come fall. Got himself some smarts from his mother, I guess. Wants to do something with computers. Make him think or something.
Good for him.
You think he said the best thing since sliced bread? Says I ought to have one for the farm. Keep my records on it.
Maybe he ought to.
I got my old shoebox, works plenty good enough. I'm proud as can be about that boy, John, but he ain't never took the farm. Any more than that one has. Can't say it's a blame. World's pretty exciting these days, for sure. You no money farming. We ain't never had need for a full-time man before, John, but now with they've been going off, it ain't right. His mother should have to pick up all the slack.
Might I take that wooden horse there off your hands? Might be something Nolan.
Good, take what you like. Whatever you don't, I gotta haul it to the dump. What I'm trying to get at, John, my roundabout way is, well, if you can see your way working for me on your old home here, I'm offering you a job come fall. A good job. Long term.
You run this farm better than my daddy ever did, is the truth of it, Cecil. Him losing it is no fault of yours. I thank you for the offer, only well...
No, John, don't worry about it. Don't make a decision now. We got plenty of time to think about it. Hey, you need a hand putting out a thing on the truck?